What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell and make sure you give me a big thumbs up and also leave your comments down below. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome back to yet another reaction video. You guessed it. I'm your girl, TMR. And thank you so much for clicking on this live. Shout outs to the TMR2 live crew. I see you. Hey, y'all. What's goody? Let's do our roll call real quick. Now, yesterday, y'all, before we get started with roll call, somebody came into the chat and said, why you take 10 minutes to say hello? And I said, huh? So y'all let me know. If y'all don't want me to speak to y'all when y'all come in, just let me know. Lola's Addiction, she was in the chat yesterday. She's one of our 2 live crew. She said, how you gonna come in somebody's house and arrange their furniture? I said, I know that's right, Sid. So if y'all don't want me to speak, y'all let me know. And TMR keep her mouth shut and keep it moving. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and do these shout outs, okay? Because I don't care what you say. I'm going to speak to my people. All right? Y'all take the time to come chill with me. I'm definitely going to take the time to speak to you and tell you thank you for coming to my house, okay? I mean, what type of host would I be when I would invite you to my house and then when you come over, child, I don't speak to you the whole time you here? What's up, Casey? What's up, Ella? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Fun. See who else is in the building. Fun, faith, and foolery. Okay, girl. Hey, Janae. Hey, Sippin. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Shay H. Stephanie, J. Empress. The Erics. Hey, Portia. Hey, Mary Blue. What's up, sis? Olive. Hey, sis. Butterfly Kisses. DS Ivy. Latoy. Hey, Latoy. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Stephanie. Bankhead, SB. SB says, sis, I'm early, sis, you are always on time. Hey, love. Hey, Terry Lee. It says, hey, sis. Hey, Sharon. I was working OT like crazy today. I know that's right, girl. Get your money, sis. Hey, Latasala. Future RN, BSN. Hey, sis. Hey, Bear. Okay, and hey, sis. Hey, Teresa. Yanni, Bonnie, B. Hey, Brown Sugar. Ashley. Just Yetta. What's up, sis? Hey, Jacqueline. Miss SWV. My boo. Ruby Torres. Hey, sis. Estrelita. Hey, Estrelita. Hey, Kitten Zombie. Hey, Misha. Okay, y'all, it looks like the gang is all here. Taylor. Hey, Taylor. How are you? Let's see. Tom Reed. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Everyone. As Monica say, hey, everyone. Hey, Walk. How you doing? All right, Luca. Hey, sis. Hey, Mom Life. All right, y'all. So, as you can see on the screen, honey, TM already said go. Hey, Adora. Hey, Moving in Silence. West Coaster Bus. She alive. Ooh. Hey, Proverbs. Hey, Monica. Proverbs, I haven't seen you in ages. How you been? So long I've been building me a tree house. What you say, sis? I got me a whole tree house up here. Okay? Do Ivy get that money, sis? Money? The Ivy get that money, sis, money. Huh, Janae, what you talking about, sis? Hey, Raven. Thank you, Raven. She said, you keep your format. It's your format. Right. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Virgo doll. Okay. All right. Okay, so y'all, as you can see on the screen, Liv's Life came on today, maybe about maybe an hour ago. Cheryl says, I didn't watch the video because I know it's a bunch of BS. Courtney says, girl, I was just waiting for your reaction. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Yana Mommy. Mama, excuse me. What y'all think about live? You so silly. She said, I just know, sis. Girl, I just don't believe it. Got to be a joke. LOL, sis. I was talking to a sis in the chat who. Okay. Thank you. Hey, JG. JG says, girl, she'll be back when the rent is due. Hey, Angelica. She getting ready for court. Yeah, Ruby. That's what I was thinking. I think sis is getting ready to go to court, and there's probably been some stipulations. Because at the end of the day, you know what's funny to me? What you say, Esther Lee? She's not leaving a damn thing when she has absolutely. I'm say, what'd you say, Esther Lita? When she has absolutely. Hey, a view is a view. How you doing? When she has absolutely no employable skills. Well, honey, she say she a hustler. Hey, Trey. She said, I don't believe anything Slow Olivia says. Oh my God. Now, y'all, that's what she said. Hey, Angie. Y'all, that's what she said in her live. She said that y'all are too mean to her. Okay. She said she is a nice, sweet woman. She said she's a nice, sweet person. And she said, y'all are too mean to her. She said, there's so much negativity out here. She said, YouTube's not fun anymore. And I said, oh, Olivia. Hey, you're spoiling us. Hey, Sarah. Sis, if it's not, wait a minute, hold on. I've been listening and just couldn't comment. Hold on. What'd you say, Proverbs? Hey, Pearl. Just couldn't comment. Had a temporary phone not logged into my YouTube account, but I'm here. You are still my fave channel here on YouTube. To Live Crew. Thank you, Proverbs. I appreciate that. Proverbs, is everything okay with the fam? I remember you told me a while back there was some, personal issues you were dealing with your significant other. Did you get that handled? DM me or send me an email and let me know because I thought about you a while back. Hey, Victoria. So okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Olivia, sis, if you're dealing with negativity here on YouTube, sis, that's clearly due to your own will. You did that. Sis, you brought a lot of mess here that was unnecessary. Although y'all quick to say y'all so real, and you can definitely be real. But you don't have to put all your business out here for the world to view. And then when you put it out here and people have a difference of opinion, then you call them haters, And it's just like, I personally think it's been some stipulations with that child custody thing that she got going on over there. That's just my personal opinion, because her behavior was very erratic over this summer. I'm going to tell y'all where it all went wrong. Okay. I'm going to tell you where it all went wrong. When Olivia changed that name from the Webbs to Lives Life, and even when her and Gerard got married, she still kept it Lives Life. Hey, Ray, that's where it all went wrong, sis. You took your good family channel and you turned it into basically junk. Yeah, that's basically what you did. You can't blame nobody but you. And I don't even think it's, you try to put it out. See, that's the thing with Olivia. She has no accountability. You're trying to put your reasonings, whatever they may be, for not being on YouTube for a couple of days, a week or 2 weeks. You're trying to put that out on us when your behavior is the reason why your baby daddy attorney sent you information for you to go take a drug test. Yeah, we didn't have anything to do with that. Your mouth sitting on your live stream last year when you told the whole entire world that you like to do the cocolina every now and then. You did that, sis, because you was trying to be funny. But once you said that, nobody never forgot it. Why would they? You said it like you smoking a Newport. So you can't get mad at us for what you're going through, because you are the one that made the conscious decision to show your whole natural ass, literally and figuratively, on social media. Hey, Catcher. Hey, Nia E. Nia, sis, do I gotta pat you down? Now, cause honey, Nia, you cool over there, sis? I don't want to have to pat you down, sis. Hey, Sydney. I'm just playing with you. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Shakira. I loved Olivia when she was humbled. I look forward to her videos, but she changed and I couldn't watch who she became. Yeah, she really did. Social media changed her for the very, very worst. And maybe that was her all the time. It just her I'm gonna say her sudden exposure to social media was her downfall. It definitely was. But again, like I said, you don't like to take accountability, and that's your biggest downfall. You don't like to take accountability for your actions. When I do stuff that's wrong, yeah, I mean it's wrong, and I'm messed up in the head, but I can't blame the entire world for what I know I did was wrong. Like you threw caution to the wind, right? So you gonna get mad at us because you threw caution to the wind? You mad at us because you picked a man from Plenty of Fish. You moved him into your house. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You moved him into your house without even knowing that man 60 seconds. You met him, hey Cat Driggs, you met him on night A, and night B, he was a resident of your home. You didn't even know that man. Hey B Kirk, you didn't even know, hey Lynn, you didn't even know that man. You couldn't have known him because if you knew him, you would have already known what he was capable of. Hey nerd girl, you would have already known what he was capable of. You girl, you had no idea. You talking about people eating off your name. Olivia, for the most part, most of these people that's out here reacting off your videos, sis, these people have significant others in their home that they can depend on their income, or they work other jobs. You're the one that said that YouTube was your career. I ain't heard none of these reactors not one time said that YouTube was their career. Hey, Mr. Official A, not one time. That is her problem. Right, exactly. I don't feel sorry for her. Yeah, no, I don't feel sorry for somebody who never want to admit they're wrong. When you don't like to admit when you're wrong, and when you can't just be, now she did say a little bit in the live that she knows some of her behavior was uncalled for, but she took very little accountability. But as quick as she said that, she immediately reversed it and tried to make it the entire world's fault that she's going through the legal situation that she's going through. When you should have did like most mothers do when their kids go off for the summer with their dad or grandmother or auntie or whomever, you should have got your house clean, got your mind clean, did some things, took some time out for yourself. That's what you should have did. But yet you decided to play with Zolo again, like I told y'all before, a man who literally has nothing to lose. Hey, Queen KB, welcome to the membership, sis. Welcome to the 2 Live crew. You decided to spend your time that now that you see was not even worth it, playing with him when he obviously never had your intentions. Number one, never. He did not have your interest in his forefront. Zolo is a man who thinks about Zolo and Zolo only. Okay? So we're going to take a look, listen to this video. We're going to listen to what sis had to say. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to read y'all comments. And y'all, we're going to get off here and we're going to go on with the rest of our day. Because one thing's for sure, Olivia, if you decide to leave YouTube, guess what, sis? YouTube will still be running, functioning, working, doing everything, you know? Because what you got to understand as a reactor, although we have reacted on your, hey, Tex Mama, Tex-Mex Mama, although, hey, love you, although we have reacted on your channel along with other channels, sis, we all have built a platform to where we can talk about other things too, sis. We just talk about you because sis, you be doing some whole clown-ish out here, okay? And it's interesting to talk about, okay? Because some of these people not living like you living, and if they are living, they got better enough sense to put it out here on the internet, okay? All right, y'all, let's go ahead and take a look at her live from today. I'm gonna leave the chat up for y'all too, so y'all can see the chat. Hey, Lumi. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Nikki B. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Danielle.
Hi everyone. Hi Jennifer. Hi Cynthia. Hello everybody.
Exactly, Train Rex.
Hi. Oh my god. She's so funny. Wow. Lily? Wow, girl. Okay. Well, there you go, sis. Alright, y'all. What's up? I know. Yeah, Lily. Lily's giving us all her tea. Alright, so what's up, everyone? I have a cigarette with you guys.
Go ahead, sis. It sounds like it's your last cigarette. Go on, smoke one.
No, I think you guys can see me pretty well. I don't really need. You guys can see me, right? I mean, I can see my face. I look very shiny. I can see me. Hey, girl. Hey. I wish this video was kind of in better. I was gonna say in better lighting, but I don't want the artificial car light though. Does that make it better? It's kind of getting dark here. But hi everyone. So I wanted to come live and I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute because I think it's only fair. You guys have been on this journey with me for about how long have I had this channel? I think I made it after Christian was born, I believe. Yes, after Christian was born. So it's been a good 5 years. Yeah. 5 years, probably 6 years, almost 4 years.
So let's okay, so someone in the chat just said someone in the chat just said that they wish her the best. I wish her the best. I'm not about to laugh off her pain. Boss Mom Uncut, we wish her the best. Okay, I don't think anybody over here has a Lives Life voodoo doll and sticking pins in it. And if you do, that's your business. TMR does not. But at the end of the day, no one is laughing at her pain. But Olivia has acted so arrogant and smuggish on here when there was never no call for it, right? Because like Trainwreck just said, we are just reacting to the episode. It's like like a soap opera, right? And we discuss the soap opera, the episode on the soap opera, and we go on, right? A lot of the things Olivia has shared with the world, she never had to share. You know, when she showed how she was dealing with the breakup of her husband, you know, she could have did it in a way where she could have helped and educated someone else who was going through something similar. But yet she chose to drag that man up and down the street, although he did do her wrong. At the end of the day, they did each other wrong. Gerard is no more right than she is, and she's no more right than him. They both did each other. They held on to relationship that probably should have ended a while back, right? But they were trying to hold on and trying to make it work, keep having kids in the process. But no one is over here laughing at her pain, okay? Because if she really is paining, then like she always says, she wants to be very real. Well, this is your opportunity to be real. Tell the real reason you're calling yourself walking off of YouTube, you know? Tell the real reason. She says she has many talents and she can do other things. Well, sis, you've never shown that. You've never told us anything that you wanted to do other than what you're doing right now. Performing on YouTube, on social media. That's it. She even said she was going to think about cutting down her Instagram, which I highly doubt that she's going to do that either. I think Olivia is obviously she going through something and she's trying not to tell people because she feels shameful. If this does have something to do with the custody of her children, again, Olivia can only blame herself because she's the one that got on this internet and said that her children were kidnapped by their dad when clearly they weren't. He had a court order. Now, obviously, she didn't like how they were took from her. But again, they weren't kidnapped. See what I'm saying? Olivia has caused a lot of this drama. She's brought it on her to herself. And when somebody does it and they know they're willingly putting the drama on themselves, since you can't feel sorry for people who willingly do things, intentionally do things, and know they shouldn't be doing it. How can you feel sorry for somebody like that? Especially Olivia. Olivia is in her right mind, sound, and body. She's not crazy, okay? But Olivia likes to throw caution to the wind because Olivia thinks she's untouchable, right? But now she sees she can be touched. All right, let's continue.
Jennifer, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you guys. I am. This is my last video, you guys. I'm not doing YouTube anymore. I'm done with this negative ass shit. I mean, there's a lot of good things about it, and that's who I'm coming to talk to. I want to come to and talk to my supporters. I want to thank you guys for all of your support. Loyalty gang, gang, gang. Okay, it will forever be loyalty gang. But it has become super negative, and you know, everyone is pretty much trying to make money off my name. Everyone is pretty much, you know, just trying to eat off my plate, pretty much. And they're able to do that because I'm a very loving person. I'm a very nice person. I'm a very open person. And people have very much taken advantage of me. So until...
Okay, Olivia. The man that you have invited into your life that has scorned you has nothing to do with other people that's watching your channel, sis. Okay, you haven't been nice to us, so you haven't gave me your last dollar. You haven't offered me anything to eat, drink, or anything like that. So you should have been very specific on who you were referring to instead of trying to make a blanket statement. Because once again, you want to take her grief and put it out on people who have nothing to do. None of us has anything to do with what she's going through with her private situation with her family. None of us. To me personally, the only person that is directly dealing with her situation is her, Gerard. And unfortunately, Zolo got roped into it too because you gave that man too much information about what you were going on in your personal life that he shouldn't have been entitled to. Okay, you had no business telling that man anything about what you were doing with your baby daddy because it was none of his business. You didn't even know him long enough to be confiding him with anything. See, that's what happened when you don't have people to talk to.
I mean, I'm not going to say until I can change that about myself because I don't know if I'll ever change that about myself. I might always be like this, but people won't be able to use this type of shit against me ever again. And I can start living a different life.
I wonder, y'all, is she on her way to Texas for court?
You know, a life that I've been wanting to live. So yeah, I'm not listening. No.
What life that you want to live? Because it looked like you was living pretty good on social media. You know, you had built a platform for yourself. You were able to be a stay-at-home mom. You were able to make money damn near in your sleep. Girl, you was laying in the bed making money. Had just woke up and was making money. You messed that up. Coming out here with your very childish behavior. You have to admit, you showed and displayed a lot of childish, unladylike behavior here on these good YouTube streets.
Oh, you guys, trust me. This is not because of anybody but me. Okay, I'm done with this because I'm done with this. It was fun. I never thought it was going to be like a forever thing. But yeah.
And that's your problem. You probably should have. See, if you would have treated this YouTube thing as a business instead of as, you know, a pastime, your video diary, if you would have treated it as a business and gave the people what they were paying for, then you probably wouldn't be up sitting in your car smoking a cigarette feeling this way. But again, you chose to throw caution to the wind. And unfortunately, now you're having to pay for that.
You guys will still have me on Instagram. If I choose to keep my Instagram, I don't know. I'm kind of like in the space where I don't want nobody to know nothing about me. Like I'm done. This is the thing. When I came onto this platform and I'm not gonna say I gave my life to it, but I put my all into this. You know, I wanted to share. I wanted to be open. I wanted to be transparent. I wanted to keep it real. You know, and it ended up that people started using it against me and trying to hurt me behind it. So,
girl, wasn't it just last week that sis said she stopped smoking cigarettes? Sis, what made you go back to it? You just said that like a week ago. Let's continue.
That's not cool. And I'm just not going to let it happen anymore. But to all of my supporters and everybody that stayed strong, everyone that stayed strong behind me and appreciated my authenticity, my girl.
It's okay, Libby. Take your time, sis. Take your time.
Right? No, I'm missing a syllable, but whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I never can pronounce that fucking word. My realness, girl. My realness. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Let me see.
Hey, Adrian.
Let's see. You deserve a break from this. I'm just done.
Hey, no one favorite.
And it feels good. And I always told you guys, I don't need to do this. You know, I'm a natural born hustler. I'm a jack of many trades. Mine too. So, yeah.
But it's funny that you say that now, but you've never displayed that other than when you started your entrepreneurship with your lashes. But it seemed like as soon as you started that, you fell off of it. Soon as you start getting self-involved with these men, anything that should be important to you, it's no longer important to you. Whatever man that's up in your face is who you entertain. And then, you know, the things that you had in place, like your YouTube channels, both of them, on that Glam Mama, you never go on there. And then your eyelash business, you never promote your lashes. You don't talk about them. I'm confused on how you feel like you can sell a product and you never even talk about it. So you might be a jack of all trades, but you never spoke of any interest. That's what I don't understand about these ladies. They get on this YouTube channel and they never talk about anything, any interest, even if it's, outside of YouTube. You never hear them talking about long-term goals, where they see themselves in 5 years. It's like these girls just live to get up in the morning, go live, or put up a video, and that's it. Oh yeah, and the hair oil too. What she said the other day, she sold 50 hair oils. And I'm like, Olivia, you have what, almost 100,000 subscribers, and out of 100 over 100,000 people that probably come in contact with your channel, you only sold 50 hair oils. Well, that's because, sis, you didn't market your product. You do no marketing. I don't see you do any marketing. Okay, so whatever other jack of trade that you have, I hope you do better with it than you did this damn YouTube channel, sis, because you could have did really well. Like Olivia, yeah, at one point, Olivia really did have a good channel. I tuned into it because I enjoyed her content. It was entertaining to me when it was living with the webs. But when she left Texas and went to Florida, everything went downhill for her. She has to admit that. There was a shift. It was a big shift, a big change. And Olivia got up and go, literally got up and went.
But I wanted to come and I wanted to tell you guys this. I don't want to just delete my channel and it's gone. You know?
Right, Sleep Diva.
I feel like I'm losing a friend. You guys are not losing a friend. Just remember me. Okay? Remember Liv. Oh, Jennifer, we'll stay in contact, baby. Yes, Carol, definitely.
Oh, y'all, Carol back. Carol probably crying. Carol, it's okay. Jasmine, she needs a sponsor over there, sis. She just said she opted out of the child tax credit. So she definitely could use a sponsor. So if Olivia's no more, she's no longer available for you, go over there to Jasmine. She'll probably scoop you up, sis.
Why am I giving them what they want? I'm not giving anybody what they want. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not, see, here's the thing. I'm not slave to this shit. You feel me? I don't need to do this shit. And I really thought about it. And it's like, why am I giving away my life to people? And I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying that you guys don't appreciate it or don't whatever. But I'm very disrespected. I'm very people talk down on me. People that I've never even met in my world.
And that's why it shouldn't even matter to you, sis. Like you said, people you've never even met. Yeah, I get all type of negative comments, but it doesn't bother me because it's the internet, right? So it's like I said before, as long as you don't come knock on this front door, yeah, we don't have any problems. Now, Lola Addiction says something that made a lot of sense. People was rooting for Olivia when she went to Florida because we understand when when you fall out of love or you feel like you're not appreciated anymore, or whatever the situation is. So, in your mind, you felt like it was a better situation for you to relocate to Florida to be near your support system, which you say is your family. Okay, girl, we get it, right? Yeah, we get it. But at the end of the day, the opportunity that you had when you went to Florida, sis, you laid in the bed and complained about child support for shit until Gerard finally showed up 3, 4, 5 months later after you had got there. The opportunity that you could have had being in Florida, yes, sis, you didn't take advantage of it. You took no advantage of the opportunity that you probably could have had. First and foremost, the content. Like the whole time you was in Florida, sis, we don't know nothing about it because you never took us anywhere. You never showed your people what you're doing, how you're doing it, other than driving in a car. And I'm gonna keep saying this: driving in a car, going to Starbucks and Walmart. That's all we ever see. And then you sitting up in that house day after day after day after day after day.
And it's not a big deal because I can take all that. I can take it. But it's just gotten to a point where it's not really worth it anymore to me. And plus, let's see. I want to see how all the people who eat off me, I want to see how they still eat when I'm not around. Well, I'm not going to see.
Sis, we gonna eat very well, okay? We was eating before we saw you, okay? And we're definitely gonna eat after you, okay? So Olivia, if that's what you're worried about, if you're worried about how the reactors are going to eat, sis, I'm going to let you know. You go ahead and lay down, Rest your head, baby. Close your eyes. Don't lose an ounce of sleep, because I guarantee, sis, we still gonna eat, and that's on period, sis.
Because I'm not gonna be watching, but I'm just saying, like, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I won't be doing Glam Mama either.
Hey, Fifi.
Thank you. Yes, I love y'all.
Right, Yanni.
Yes, both channels. They'll have to bully each other. I guess that's what it is. But like I said, I'm not. Take this for what.
Shout outs to the 1,000 plus people in the chat. I hope you take time to like this live. Thank you.
Exactly what I'm saying. Don't twist it, flip it, dip it, nothing like that. I'm not doing this because of anybody else. I'm doing this because, like I said, I'm not slave to this. I don't have to do this. I think people got it twisted and thought that I have to do this. No, I did this because I like to do it. But I always told myself once I didn't like to do it anymore, I wasn't going to do it.
Olivia, you did this because you like to do it. Yeah, we get that. That was the initial. But then once you start making money on it, sis, this was a necessary for you, right? Because it was the way you fed your kids. Like you said, you had the type of job where you could do your job anywhere. Remember when you said when you moved to Florida, you could do your job anywhere, right? So you was doing this because it was convenient for you. It was a good way for you to make a lot of money, because you was probably doing pretty well on YouTube. But again, you can't blame us for the actions of your own and, your boyfriend for the summer, all the shenanigans that you and him had out here on the social media. Because I'm going to tell you something, Olivia. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. When Zolo showed his ass on you the first time, sis, that should have been the first and the last time. But no, you thinking more about that ping than anything else. You kept coming back because for some odd reason, you thought that man loved you, because I guess because he told you he did. But sis, when did he ever show you? And I ain't talking about the bedroom, sis. I'm talking about, when did he really show you that he loved you? Like, take care of you, help you out, make your situation a little easier. Seems to me the whole time he was there, girl, he stressed you the hell out because he kept causing more problems for you. And hence the reason why you're sitting in this car in the dark and smoking the damn cigarette. You got some problems going on, and his shenanigans along with your shenanigans together has made that problem much, much bigger.
Stay brave and strong, Cali strong. Period. But I love you guys so much, and I guess I don't really have anything else to say other than goodbye. Remember to always wet.
Najdi, thank you, sis. Which say I'll see you tomorrow, girl. Thank you for the super chat.
It won't be such a bitter, hateful place, because YouTube really has turned into a bitter, hateful place where they raise up the bad people and shit on the good people, and it's crazy to me. And like I told you before, I did this shit because I like to do it.
Olivia, this is called the world, sis. You can't control people, okay? Everybody is not going to agree with your behaviors. They're not going to agree with my behaviors, the next person behavior. YouTube is a community of people's thoughts and opinions about things that they see and hear or whatever. Yeah, you can't control it. Do you know how many large family channels or just large YouTube channels specifically have people who react off their content? The Prince family, for one, they are one. People react off their content. I don't think I've ever seen them do a video talking about they quitting YouTube because they can't take the negativity. You know why, sis? Because they laugh all the way to the damn bank, sis. All right, y'all, let's continue. She almost done.
Love to do it, And I'm not saying that I haven't given out some crazy content here and there, because I definitely have. But it was my content, and I was entitled to put out whatever I wanted to. And it doesn't deserve to be bashed and shit on and ridiculed and everything. You know what I mean? It's not right. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you, baby. Thank you. But yeah, hopefully it will go back to what it once was when I first started. And
Right, David Hill.
that was a place
Hey,
where women
Sofa.
just got together and discussed being mommies and fucked up and made their mistakes, and nobody shit on them because of making their mistakes. And who knows? You know? No, I know. I'm not going to be back. But I'm just saying, I can go back to enjoying it, you know, watching the few mommies that I do watch. And yeah.
Girl, admit that the fact that you had to make a decision, and your decision was your children or YouTube. And as a smart woman, you chose your children. But since you would have never had to make that decision, had you not have made your channel so ratchet and ghetto. See, every time you meet a man, you throw him on your channel. Every time you meet a man, the first thing you tell him after you tell him what your name is, you tell him you do social media. That's mistake number one, sis. You never should have did that. Like we told you before. See, a lot of us who've been reacting on your channel, the one who actually do commentary to the reactions, the videos, a lot of the things that we have said to you, sis, was out of some friendly advice. No, we don't know you personally, like we don't have your phone number or anything, but these videos are for everybody who watches your channel and have thoughts and opinions about it, and maybe don't have anyone, maybe somebody they know don't watch the channel, but they do like this chat right here. They come over here amongst everybody else who's watching the channel, and they discuss the events of the episode. Since you're the one that's taking this ish real damn personal, but again, you're trying to put this out on the world when really it's your own fault. Your own negligent behavior is the reason why you're doing this Dear John letter, sis. It don't have anything to do with us.
11:11. That's crazy. It's crazy. We got 11:11 people in here right now.
Thank you, Fifi.
I
Thanks for the
know.
super
Thank you
chat.
to all my mods. I love you guys so much. You guys were a bomb. Bomb. What is that? Is that a bug? I think that was a spider, you guys.
And she might come back, you guys. Olivia just might come back. And if she does come back, hopefully she comes back, bigger and better. Hats off to Gerard. He's doing the right thing by his kids. Like you guys, I have always said this. I don't feel like her kids should be taken from her. I don't. As a mother myself, I understand. I could understand and feel the pain that she would feel knowing that her kids may be not returning anytime soon. That's a hell of a feeling, especially when you love your kids for all your heart. Now, but again, a lot of her negligent behavior is the reason why this is going on. And then until she can really get herself together mentally, emotionally, physically, shoot, even spiritually, maybe they are better off there. And I know you feel like you know what, y'all, I'm pretty sure Olivia probably never thought this day was going to come. She probably never thought that Gerard would actually stand up to her. She probably never thought they was going to come. But see, it never had to be like this, right? Because when you and Gerard parted ways, sis, you didn't have to make it so ugly. And I'm going to say you, because we only heard your side of the story. We only heard the things that you were saying about him. We didn't hear anything he was saying about you. You could have made this a very peaceful transition, but yet you chose to get out here, tell us that he's trying to creep over there in the middle of the night and screw you, and stuff that we did not need to know. Like, sis, how was that gonna make him want to deal with you fairly when you were dealing with him unfairly? You have to realize. See, Olivia has to have to realize a lot of what she's going through is due to her negligence, right? Because at one time, and then that's the thing. Even let's just say Gerard was tiptoeing over there in the middle of the night, sis. Why would you open the door for him when you know he's living with another woman? Regardless if he was your husband, sis, when he walked out on you in Florida, that's what he would have done. Walked out. He wouldn't. I wouldn't keep keeping myself open like you know how you got your door at your house and you got the little doggy door. Yeah, I wouldn't have treated myself like I was the doggy door and let that man just run in and out my door anytime he feel like it. See, you never gave it, just like Zolo, you don't give these you don't give these men a chance to appreciate you and treat you as the woman that you are. When you met Zolo on Plenty of Fish and he sent you probably a picture of his peen and you told that ninja, come on over, slide through. See, that was mistake number one, sis. You don't let these men date you. You don't date these men. They don't date you. We never saw you go out on a date with Zolo. Only thing we saw was next thing we knew he was sitting up in your house and looked like he was living there. And come to find out he was. Same with Brandon. We didn't see you guys go on any dates. The only date we seen you go on is when he brought you back to Florida. Let's continue, y'all.
She said I'm the only topic. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna see. I mean, y'all gonna see.
Exactly, Angie.
Don't be sad, baby.
My thing is, if Olivia want better, she has to want better for herself.
So much. Did I already say I remember to always be you, do you, and love you? And that sounds what? That sounds what? That sounds what?
Girl, just leave. My God.
Period, bitch. But I love you guys so much. Okay, be safe. Be safe out here.
Okay, girl. Bye.
It's not okay.
Okay, girl. Okay, we go, y'all. We go. Okay, so there you have it, you guys. Olivia said that she's leaving YouTube. I guess indefinitely. Who knows? I mean, at this point, sis, who really cares? Because at the end of the day, them your pockets, not ours, But like we just stated, this is something she has to deal with. Yeah, just leave, sis. I mean, just go on and go, girl. I mean, I understand you want to, give everybody a kiss goodbye. But some people probably didn't want to kiss, sis. It's okay. Now, some people in that chat was feeling very down and I get it, y'all. There are people out here that really like Olivia, even her obnoxious behavior. And she definitely can be obnoxious. It's her prerogative if that's what she wants to be, But to me personally, Olivia behavior has really turned a lot of people's stomach a little sour because it's just, I know she says she talks about bullying and things, but to me, Olivia made it more than what it was. She kept up the fighting and it kept, just like when she went at Chrissy. Y'all remember when she challenged Chrissy about her pregnancy test? Brittany, Brittany, thanks for becoming a member, sis. Thank you. Y'all remember when she went at Chrissy for her pregnancy test? You remember, Olivia, if you're watching, sis, remember when you reacted to Chrissy's video and how you was going back and forth with that girl? See, how Chrissy was like and how you was bullying her, because basically that's kind of what it probably was like. Well, what Chrissy, especially when you start talking about the girls' kids and stuff like that, again, it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? And that's the situation with Olivia. But like I said, hopefully the next man, because it definitely will be a next man that she put up in her life, she allows the men to date her, get to know her. What you do, your job. Yes, sis, you don't necessarily got to tell everybody what you do for a living. It's none of their business, until you really get to know who you're dealing with. And then once you get to know them and trust them, if you want to say, oh, I do social media, then maybe you do that. But sis, you got to make sure that their intentions are about the right, So read some of you guys' comment. That's the most unprofessional way of leaving a huge channel. Leaving a huge channel with 100K followers in 5 years, but I guess that's what her videos were like, unprofessional. Luca, I mean, she had even got to the point where she wasn't even putting up videos. And every time she would put up a video, it was always her reacting off of something she thinks she heard somebody say or she saw somebody. That's what it was about. Her videos was never just about what she had going on. It's always about what was going on in the streets. And that's how she got the stuff confused. And I'm not saying that you can't conversate about stuff that goes on that you feel like it's about you. Maybe you want to, set the record straight. Okay. But a lot of times the way Olivia went about it was uncalled for. And I really feel like this is the reason why she's dealing with what she's dealing with right now. Liv can dish it, but she can't take it. She definitely can. I mean, she just said on that live stream the other day on Instagram and going back and forth with Yanni Bonnie B. Yeah, that wasn't even called for. It wasn't. Why? Since you couldn't find anything else better to do with your time. But anyway, y'all, that's the reaction. Okay. Is she gone forever? Who knows? But we definitely know she needed to leave for just a little bit. Like, you really need to get yourself together. And when you come back, sis, come back bigger and better. Come back bigger and better, and come back and let it just be about you. Don't all the haters. Girl, nobody's hating on you. There might be some people that hate you, but there's nobody hating on you. Because hating means jealousy. And I don't think anybody is jealous of you. Because me personally, there was nothing on Olivia's channel that I would see somebody say, oh, I wish I could be just like her. I wish I can do just what I wish. And that's not me trying to put her down, but it's honest, there's a lot of other channels out here that are women are doing fabulous things. They look fabulous. They're doing fabulous things. And maybe you can hate on them, right? Because you'd be like, oh, God, I wish I could do that. I wish that was my life. But who in the world is sitting around hoping and wishing they had Liv's life? Who lives life? That sounded weird. But anyway. Bitch with, okay, I can't see what you said, sis. No one wants Olivia's life. Okay, I read that. A bitch like Liv would never make me jealous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. But see, that's the thing. Olivia had, she had the personality, right? That's how she was able to acquire a lot of those subscribers, right? And Olivia, she had what it took to really do this YouTube thing because she did it with no regard. Like, she wasn't scared to do it. It's just once she started doing it, a lot of what, y'all, I'm going to just keep saying this. When Gerard left, or when she left Florida, right? We was thinking maybe this was going to be the better for her. But when Gerard came back, they married, and then he left. Olivia, a part of Olivia left with Gerard. And that's just, that's me watching and understanding. That's me being once in her shoes before. I get it. When a love leave, sometimes some of you leave with that love. Hey, Keisha, I give her 30 days. But I'm going to say this. If this truly is the situation, if Gerard, the courts have probably, gave her some stipulations, I hope this time Olivia doesn't take this and think it's funny. Just like when Gerard sent you, the attorney sent Gerard, or the attorney sent Olivia the court, matter about him coming to get the kids for 6 weeks and how she never opened it and read it, or whatever she said she did. She never opened it. Well, this time, sis, I hope you take this in more regards. Okay. Tasha, you sound like you reading her eulogy. What? Eulogy, how much y'all want to bet she's in her watching like the narc she is? No, I'm not reading her eulogy. I'm not up here to kick somebody when they're down. Okay. Yeah. That's not what I do. There are other channels that could do that and maybe would do that. But I'm not the one. Just to make her feel good right now. No, for the bitches in the back, and her voice, don't give Sugarfoot no slack. LOL. Yeah, I'm not trying to give her slack, but it's the reality of it, it is at her own fault that this stuff is going on. Like, I am in all agreement with that. This is your fault that this is going on. You should have never had to come on here and give a Dear John letter or why you leaving YouTube. Now, because to be quite honest with you, she's been dealing with the BS on YouTube, and sis, you kept trugging right along. So I really feel like at this point, it's something bigger than that, right? It's not just, I'm tired of people picking on me. Maybe, she, Zolo was better at the effery. Yeah, maybe she's really feeling some type of way about Zolo, because I believe he got monetized. I know he has well over 2,000 subscribers. But again, sis, that's your fault. Because see, when you met that man, you told that man that you probably told him you can make him famous, right? That's why you was so busy trying to promote him and his music. Then you was over there promoting his cousin's music, doing all that. And again, what was he doing for you, sis, but other laying you down in the bedroom? That's it. It's called accountability. She'll be okay. Yeah, she'll be okay. She will be okay. Whatever you do, you'll be okay at it. Just this time, use more common sense when you do it, okay? And if you want to keep going on POF, meeting these men and whatever, sis, just make sure they about the right before you bring them up in your house, okay? That's all I can say. This is all for attention. She thinks YouTube is gonna go dark without her. Girl, please. It's okay, y'all. Zolo ain't give her nothing but the smoke she asked for. Exactly, Estrelita. That's it. Karma. That's all right, Latrice. Karma. That's all. That's all this is. This is just a dose of her karma. You can't keep going around here shitting on people and think you ain't gonna get shitted back home, sis. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Why she mad at this come up? That was her pipe. She needs to stop treating people bad. Yeah, you can't get mad at his come up, sis. That's the come up you promoted. You wanted him to come up, okay? You plopped them all on your channel, playing his music, telling people to go hit his Instagram up and go subscribe to his channel. That's when y'all was in real good. See, that's what happened. You should have never brought him to your job. I guarantee you, as many times you probably had took that man to work, it's probably not been one time that you ever walked into the break room of his job. You yourself probably have never been inside his job. So why was he all up inside of yours? Again, that's your fault. When he met Tuna. Yeah, he sure did. He had 200 subs, and now he got damn near 3,000. TMI, I know you just have a good heart. If she quit, oh well, I guess she think we live to worship her. YouTube still going to carry on. Yeah, YouTube will still carry on, sis. It's gonna be all right. But at the end of the day, I really feel like if she was gonna come and since you been telling all your business, since you should have came up here and told the real tea on why you leaving YouTube. People would have appreciated that more than you coming up here blaming people who have nothing to do with your life. Since we're not over there in Florida, we don't have anything. We didn't tell Zolo to DM Gerard and send him that Dear John letter on however he sent him. If he wrote him, I'm pretty sure he probably DM'd him on Instagram. Yeah, we didn't tell him to do that. We didn't tell Zolo to tell your husband that you was over there doing the cocolina. Yeah, we didn't tell that man to do that. Man did that all on his own actions, okay? The reactors didn't even have anything to do with that. We didn't even know he was doing that, but yet you want to blame us. No, you need to blame the man that you brought up in your house. That's who you need to blame, not us. We didn't have anything to do with that. Now you want to come and be nicey to your subscribers when you should have been did that a long time ago. Well, since she's leaving, I hope she gets some real therapy. Yeah, Janae, that's what I hope. I hope she really takes the time to get herself together. Now, obviously, if she call herself leaving YouTube, now, sis, I'm going to give you some helpful tips. Don't dead that channel till you get your check next month, okay? Because you have worked all this month. Today's the 21st. You got a few more days left. If you got some videos over there in the archives, you might want to upload those so you can get your last little few views so you can have your check for the month of August, sis, okay? Maybe this will be a time where she can really work on her business. Maybe she could do that. I just hope whatever she does, she do it the right way and get the right things done. And when her kids do come back home, she can be a bigger and better a bigger and better mother to her children. Oh Lord, Jenny gonna take her place? Oh God, y'all, please. Instead of laying up with Zolo, getting high and doing all the things she was doing, she should have been getting herself together, working on her GED, battering herself. Exactly. She probably does have court order rehab. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That probably is what's going on. Yeah, I guarantee you she has a long way to go. Yes, she does. I guarantee you guys, whatever she got going on. Thanks for the super sticker with love. I appreciate that. Whatever she has going on, I guarantee you it has something to do with those kids still in Texas. I really feel that's what is going on. Oh my God, he got a lot of sister wives. Oh, really, Fifi? Yes, Jenny already has her place. Yes, y'all, and let Jenny stay right on over there, honey. No, that lady got too much going on over there. She's going to be all on IG. Y'all, I swear I ain't trying to be messy, but I want to see me get on her ass. Lord, I hope she don't come back bigger. Oh, Amber, not bigger. I guess we're not going to see those results. Huh, Brittany, yeah, she did say that she was going to show those results, didn't she? Oh, Lord. Y'all think they made her do a hair follicle instead of a pee test? Ooh, sis. Oh, my God. Oh, hey, Baebay. Well, y'all, there you have it. Liv's life says she's leaving the building. Okay. Well, sis, that's a shame that you've been on this channel for 5 years. You grew this channel to 100,000 subscribers, and you got to walk away from it because you brought the drama to YouTube. At the end of the day, girl, you brought all that drama on yourself. I told you a long time ago, do not turn your marriage into content. And what did you do? Whatever you and Gerard was going through privately, that's what you guys should have done. Went through it privately. If you would have just chose to keep it off of YouTube, you probably would still have your man over there, girl. And I know that's making you feel some type of way, but it's the reality that sometimes hurts us. It's the reality of it all. Let's see, with love. I've been saying Olivia lost herself when she lost Gerard, and when he got the kids for the summer, she felt completely helpless and defeated. With love, you are definitely right. You are definitely so right, sis. And I said that. I said when Gerard left, a piece of her left with him. And that's unfortunate. But that's the thing about love, y'all. You never should love somebody more than you love yourself, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't love with all that you can love with, but don't love somebody to the point where you feel like you can't go on, especially when there's children involved. Because when something happened to you, what about the kiddos? This conversation may not be for everybody because, I get it. Y'all might want me to go here and slug that girl out through the street. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I don't feel sorry for Olivia. I really don't. Because I feel like everything that's going on is self-inflicted. Like, you caused all this, girl. Your erratic behavior on the YouTube streets for the past, I don't know, year and a half has been due to your negligence. We didn't ask you to do any of that. When you had Brandon prancing him all around, and then prancing Zolo all around, and then you and Gerard going back and forth with each other, instead of you just handling that man off the camera. And when you did come on camera, you just talked about whatever you want to talk about, but leave your marriage and what it was, the life or the death of it. Leave that be. You should have just left that off the camera. But no. But now what you basically did is you pushed him in the arms of another woman. And he seems to be content over there. Thank you, Sleek Diva. She could have done right by herself and had just took the time to heal and learn why. Exactly. Like, it hurts. It really does. But it does get better. Time heals all wounds, and Olivia didn't give it time. She was trying to hurry up and rush it by, using other men to masquerade her pain when she was jumping in a relationship with the men, and she knew she had no business being with those men because she wasn't ready to love anybody else, especially when you were still loving on him. You weren't ready. And I know it hurts. I know it hurts her soul. It hurts her ego to see him over there with that woman. But see, that's where Olivia went wrong, because I'd be damned if I would let the other woman show how fast I was running out of control, spiraling out of control. Like, how embarrassing. Especially when you don't see his woman up on the internet acting like that. Like, that ish was very embarrassing. She wanted to show Gerard that she moved on. Well, she sure did. Did she have court today? Jamel, I'm not sure. I know it was sometime soon because those kids were due back, I think, next week. Not only did she not get it get time. She didn't try to do the work towards. Let me see what you said. I'm sorry, sis. Towards a change and healing. Yes, she didn't. She didn't. She really didn't. How can you expect loyalty when you're not even loyal to yourself? Loyal yourself. Exactly. She made a fool of herself. She really did. She was up, y'all remember when she went to Texas and she was up there talking about Antonisha. And like I said, I'm not saying that her and Antonisha needed to be best friends. But again, your dislike of that woman should have stayed off of social media. Because it just made you look like an ass. It didn't make her look like an ass. It made you look like an ass. I would have treated that situation like a straight woman. Okay. I would have handled that like a woman. To me, Olivia handled that situation like a child. You always want something when you see someone else playing with it. Exactly. She had Gerard. See, that's the thing. When Gerard left Texas and broke up with Antonisha and ran back to Florida and married Olivia, sis, you had that man right where you wanted him. But once you had him, you didn't know what to do with him. But you can't blame nobody but yourself for that. Because maybe you probably should have never married him. Maybe it probably wouldn't have hurt it as bad if you would have never married him. But see, to me, you guys, she married Gerard to prove a point. And that should have never been the reason why you married him. At the end of the day, she's failing her kids. I hope she gets her life together for them. Yeah, I do too. Benny Rob, I do too. I really hope she does get her heart together. Heartbreak hurts. With her income, she was crying on the phone with mom earlier today. Look at Social Blade under Liv's channel. She was shocked what happened this month with her income. She was crying on the phone with my mom earlier today. Oh, really? Oh, Fortnite Pro. Okay. Heartbreak hurts like hell, but you have to take some time for yourself, get the therapy and heal offline. Exactly. And it's even worse for her because she is on social media. But like I told you guys the other day about Chrissy Marie. Chrissy Marie is going through she's going her separation and she's getting a divorce from her husband. He's the father of her 3 little girls. And that woman came on the camera and spoke about it so eloquently. She told about, how she was feeling, what the problem was, and what her solution is going to be. She's even moving out of that house. The house that they had together, she's giving the house up and she's looking for somewhere else to live with her family. That's how Olivia could have told the story, but yet she chose to get up here and ratchet it up. And that's what when you play stupid games, sis, you win stupid prizes. That's the unfortunate part about it. She needed this even if it was forced. Yes, she did. She did. Sometimes you have to be knocked back down a peg. Sometimes people need that. They need a little dose of reality. And for the longest, Shauna said, bye, Tuna, girl, bye. Bye, girl, bye. For the longest, Olivia really thought her shit didn't stink. And now she see, sis, your shit definitely does stink. Okay? Yeah, it definitely does. Liv's problem is that you don't agree with her. You just bad and you're hating on her. Exactly, which is very childish behavior. I just started watching Chrissy Marie. Yes, she has a really nice channel. I like her channel. Yes, she really does. You guys, like the lady we talked about yesterday. If you wasn't in my live yesterday, the lady we talked about yesterday who went on a trip with her boyfriend of 2 years, he makes $150,000. She makes $45,000. They did a trip. They planned a trip to go out of the country. They went with her boyfriend's family. She got a job about 2 months before she was ready to go on the trip as a waitress to try to get up money. And when they get on the trip, there was excursions they went on. She couldn't go to all of them because she didn't have all the money. When it was time to eat, she was able to eat 2 meals out of the 3 meals because she couldn't afford it all. Instead of the boyfriend, pulling out his credit card, paying for everything, he let the girl suffer, right? He said one of the nights when he had left dinner, he went back to the hotel room and he heard her stomach growling. Not one time did he say to her, baby, are you hungry? Do you need anything? Nothing. So when they got back home, she basically said to him, look, I don't like how you treated me on this trip, and I think we need to reevaluate our relationship. You know? But see, that's what happens when you don't stick up for yourself. See, I wouldn't have waited till I got back home. I would have addressed that man standing right there in that whatever country they were in. The bigger picture is Christy Marie has an addiction story, but she didn't let her struggles make her. Exactly. Who said that? Taisha. Yeah, Taishika. That is definitely true. She does have an addiction story, and she didn't let that defeat her. She moved on. Christy Marie, I believe, she was an alcoholic and changed her life around. Her mom had custody of her two oldest boys. Yes, Patricia, she actually abused alcohol. She had an alcohol problem. And she said her husband, her current husband, had the same problem too. They used to party together, and then once she got pregnant, he basically changed his life and told her she needed to change hers for the betterment of their unborn child and their family. And that's what that woman did. So that's what Olivia needs to do. Olivia needs to look at the man in the mirror and realize that there's changes that need to be made. And she needs to make those changes immediately. And furthermore, stop dealing with these ninjas that they can't do anything for you. If a man doesn't have a job, if he doesn't have a car, if he doesn't have a place to live, and you have all those things, you got a job, you got a car, you got a place to live, baby, what you gonna do with him? Yeah, you can't do anything with him. So you leave him wherever you found him, okay? And that's what Olivia should have did. When she found out that man didn't have anything to bring to the table, she should have left that man right and let somebody else deal with him. Because as Olivia see, dealing with him caused you problems and headaches that you didn't need to deal with. Yeah, for 15 years. That's exactly right, with love. That is exactly right. Leah will have to admit that she has a problem and don't think she is there yet. Right. Never mess with the male that has nothing to lose. Exactly. And he had nothing to lose. And that's why he was able to, disregard what she had going on with no effort. Like, he totally disregarded that YouTube is her money, her reputation, her integrity. Yeah, he didn't care because he don't care nothing about his. So how you want him to care about yours when he don't even care about his? It's the stupidity. It's like, girl, sometimes when you're stupid, you got to call it out. And Chrissy turned her life completely around. She sure did, with love. I like Chrissy. I like her channel. She don't take advice at all. Exactly, Shanta. She does not take advice at all. I was never a fan of struggle love, baby. She gonna use what she got to get what she wants. Player club. That's why women. That's when a man show you who he is the first time. Please believe him. Please believe him. Exactly. When they show you who they are. And y'all, sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we don't use our level of discernment with these men. We're human, right? Sometimes we don't. Some of us do, and a lot of us don't. But one thing's for sure. Once you go through that situation, you should learn and make sure you don't go through that again. I thought she was going to show everyone the results of the drug test. But child, she probably don't want to embarrass herself, okay? At this point, whatever Olivia is going through, I personally think she's probably on her way to Texas or in Texas, because she either already went to court or has to go or have to go to court. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and end the live here, okay? It's been an hour and 13 minutes. I do appreciate you guys' time. I really do. I guess we'll just wait for the next episode. Whenever that episode is going to be, I think the kids are gone. Oh, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If they are, I hate that for Olivia. I really do. I hate the fact that she did not take this shit seriously. Like, this, you really should have took this seriously. Sometimes we see it, but choose to ignore it because we love them. We got to remember to love ourselves, right? Exactly, Janae. All right, Melissa, everyone, good night. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out for me. Shout outs to the 2 Live crew. Shout out to all the new members, subscribers, the people in the back, in the bushes, wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I definitely will see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Good night, everybody. And we'll definitely be back, even if Olivia won't. Okay? All right, y'all. Bye.